Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, doing like good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, doing like good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck.
What do you need on your team?
Playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm throwing, and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, dry like Dion on prime time. I'm 0D.
So March to October.
Feel the bass when you not around. Go to glove.
Asterisk do.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going like good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going like good at the show. Pick up the pace. Two seam ain't enough. Four top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall, really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what a ring like, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel, to do what I do.
The Atlanta Braves begin the 2021 season on the road here at Citizens Bank Park, and their goal is a World Series or bust after falling in 7 games in last year's National League Championship Series. There are many reasons to believe they can battle their way to a fall classic, as Heidi Watney tells us.
Matt, a fired-up fan base has come out tonight to try and help lift their home club to a big opening day win. And an air of anticipation is mounting as we approach the first pitch. Atlanta skipper Brian Snitker knows his lineup can play with anybody, with veteran Freddie Freeman and young superstars Ronald Acuna Jr. and Ozzie Albies leading the way. New addition Charlie Morton joins Max Fried and Mike Soroka to lead a talented and deep rotation. And the bullpen boasts several lockdown arms. The NL East is as competitive as ever, but this Atlanta squad is justifiably considered one of the best in the league.
Thanks, Heidi.
You need to do a team in March to October.
Welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 6. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ronald Acuna struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 12 hits in 47 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Pulled toward right center field. Kingery will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Nola is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Yeah, that looked like an.
You need to do a NL West team in March to October.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high. 2-1 now.
Call me.
One-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in the valley. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a parasite. I'm feeling alright, 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 alright. Untainted dream, etc. and forever. I hope, said no one. She's a plastic Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy-colored fingers will certify the eyes. Thinking airbrush thoughts with the logo on the mind. It's so delightful, it's so insightful, it's so frightful. Yeah, feeling it every single day. It's time to party, it's time to party. In the valley where you wake up every beautiful day, and the world you created in your image is golden. Valley made of mirrors, all the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan, you can feel like a pagan. In the valley where you wake up every beautiful day, and the world you created in your image is golden. Valley made of mirrors, all the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan, you can feel like a pagan. In the valley.
Yeah, I live in the valley. I heard there's a shaman out in the desert. I'm getting really transcendental and hiking. I'm on a cleanse. Yeah, the hot tub is really chill.
It's time for Dodger baseball. Once again, as the boys of summer in Los Angeles open the 2021 campaign as defending champions with a visit to Coors Field. The LA roster remains stacked, and Dodger fans have reason to hope for a back-to-back performance, as Heidi Watney tells us.
Well, Matt, if they're going to get it done, they have to do it in hostile territory. Earlier, I got a chance to ask a few of the players what it's like to open a regular season on the road. Dodgers skipper Dave Roberts says his team isn't content to rest on their laurels after their World Series win last year. This lineup remains loaded, with superstars like Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, and Corey Seager leading the way. On the pitching side, the rotation is packed with talent as Trevor Bauer, the reigning NL Cy Young Award winner, joins a group already fronted by Clayton Kershaw and Walker Buehler. Nobody's repeated as World Series champions since the New York Yankees had a three-peat between 1998 and 2000. But these Dodgers are as well equipped to do it as any team we've seen.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning, nobody out. And now here is Mookie Betts.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. No hits to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready now is Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon is under it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in. Here's Ryan McMahon now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike. And this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he punches out another one.
You don't have to do it, or you can do missions and moments in Team Affinity.
Nine for the ball game.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Story.
Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for... And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swinging, a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Diaz over to his right. 1 away. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the... Now it'll be C.J. Cron. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, number 1.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Muncy is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The 3rd base.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
The 2nd baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Chris Taylor will come on now and pinch run here. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. In the dirt, and now let's see. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch popped up. Crone in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Pitch outside, the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and... Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
First delivery to him. Elias Diaz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Jonathan Daza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Behind 0-2 now. It's time for Dodger Baseball.